Hello again, it's Brian, and I did some off-camera work and experimented with another frost moon, experimenting with different things. I ended up dying a few times, and so there's one of my death things that I forgot to pick up. However, during the course of those experiments, I did end up getting a new weapon, which I've just used there. Actually, a couple new weapons. One of them is the Christmas tree sword, which shoots ornaments that I guess like crash into the ground. It doesn't seem like it's that good in its melee damage, and I'm not really using melee damage. But the other thing I got is Razor Pine, which I hear is really good because it's magic damage and it shoots really fast, and you can just hold down the button. And so here I am shooting the Razor Pine, and it shoots like multiple projectiles, and they kind of come raining down. And so I think that's going to be a really good weapon. I reforged it a bunch of times to get Godly, which is pretty good. I think there's still, I guess Mythical would still be a little bit better, but Godly, so long as it doesn't have extra mana cost, and it has extra damage at 15%, I think I'm pretty happy with it. And so we're going to go back to the Pumpkin Moon, just to see with this weapon if anything changes. And does it actually home in, or did these things just fall? I'm kind of unclear about that. I think they just kind of like fall at random. In any case, it shoots really fast, and that's the thing that I love about it. And let's see, is there anything else? I don't think so. So let's go ahead, let's put away something I don't need to be carrying. And yeah, let's get everything prepared. And oh, what time is it? Okay, Pumpkin Moon. Let's go ahead and consume a battle potion and a magic power potion. And get a magnet sphere down here. And I'm curious if I just like spray this over here, if I can like take out some of the enemies on the side. Oops. A little bit more quickly. Seems like potentially that's one way to get rid of some of the first tier of enemies. Although I need to keep a magnet sphere in here too. Can I shoot this like upwards and just have it fall on their heads somehow, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure out as we get deeper into the waves exactly what we need to do with that. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I could like shoot it just like across the side here too. Like kill some guys at distance maybe? I don't know. I need to find a way to speed up the first few waves, because I feel like I lose a few precious seconds right at the beginning of the night, as things are not quite optimal yet. So we'll work on that. Just trying to think through if there's anything I can do to be standing on this platform but still have kind of greater range with my shots. I originally kind of put in more of the platform to kind of block some of the enemy opposing shots. But I wonder if I need to mix that up and just focus on letting me shoot everywhere at everybody and not worry so much if they're shooting me. Alright, but now we get into some of the more interesting waves. So we'll probably buff here in a moment. Let me go ahead and get in the honey briefly, because honey is good. Let's get a magnet sphere over here. Let's shoot a bunch of guys over here. And eventually the Everscream, there he is. Or no, whatever you are. Some kind of tree. Morningwood will show up. And now I can shoot at him. Oh, yeah. The Razor Pine cuts through him like nobody's business. Oh, and my Nimbus Rod. Nimbus Rod, Nimbus Rod. If you don't have the Nimbus Rod up, I discovered, basically you lose. Without the Nimbus Rod, I am nothing. It does most of the healing once all the guys get down in here, especially when the big guys end up in here. Alright, so let's get a magnet sphere going in your direction, and let's also just start hitting you with the Razor Pine. Alright, and now let's hit you with the Razor Pine again. Yeah, look at that. He's dead in like 2 seconds. Alright, so this is really going to increase my DPS, I think. This new Razor Pine weapon. Alright, so here's another one. Let's Razor Pine you a bunch of times. Alright, I am running low on mana. And so I'm going to have to step down here in order to pick up some mana stars. Okay, great, that works. Alright, and while I'm thinking of it, let's get the Nimbus Rod re-going again. Alright, Razor Pine through a few of these guys, and now that they're in the thing, we can just aim normally. That's right. Everybody get down in here under the Nimbus Rod. Yes. Razor Pine just cuts through those guys like nobody's business, which is awesome. Alright, here's a Pumpkin. I expect he'll be no problem with the Razor Pine as well. Just just because it shoots so fast. Maybe. Alright, just aiming right at him. It doesn't seem to do... it still does a fair amount of damage. He went down pretty quick, so I'm pretty happy with that. I haven't done a buff yet. Let's do a buff. That'll give me various more powers and different things. And so let's tear through the pumpkin. And my mana's about to run out. And so let's go hop down and pick up some mana somewhere. That's great. Here's another pumpkin. Yeah, this is definitely even more DPS than I've ever had before, thanks to the Razor Pine. Because it seems to be getting multiple hits as well, since sometimes it shoots multiple projectiles. Oops. Alright. And so that's helping with DPS. We're already at wave 10, and we're only halfway through this thing, and so that's a very good sign. I need to get my Nimbus Rod out again. Once again, if you don't have the Nimbus Rod, you lose. If you do have the Nimbus Rod, you win. I think I only got one of the two of the Nimbus Rods out. So let me take out this pumpkin really quick. And then do the Nimbus Rod again. There we go. And now this guy is going to be dead because I have a Razor Pine. Haha. Okay, new favorite weapon. Yeah, definitely Razor Pine is definitely the highest DPS weapon I have against bosses now. That is awesome. And so we are going to Magnet Sphere, we are going to Razor Pine. It also makes it a little bit easier for me to find my cursor sometimes too, which is also a good thing. Because I can see all the Razor Pine projectiles kind of coming out. Alright, but we're at wave 12, which is awesome. I'll just hop down here and pick up some things. I guess let's get in the honey for just a moment so that I've got that kind of buffy thing going. Buffy thing. It's a buff. Therefore, it's a buffy thing. Alright, there's a Headless Horseman or something. Nimbus Rod is still going, so that's good. Actually, are they both going, or is just one going? Can't really tell right at the moment. And so let's take out a pumpkin or two. Oh man, this weapon is just amazing. Alright, I definitely need to get some mana, and so we'll hop down there. Alright, got my mana restored. Get the Razor Pine going. Hold on. Nimbus Rod, Nimbus Rod. Alright. That is the key to victory. Alright. Wave 13. We still got a fair amount of nighttime left, and so this is amazing. Take out a pumpkin. That's great. He gave me a bunch of hearts, and so I don't have to worry about the morning wood as much, but let's go ahead and try to take him out. Let's do a Magnet Sphere every so often. Alright, take out these pumpkins. Yeah, I'm just doing so much DPS that I can tank all of the damage that's coming at me. Oh, I need to get some mana really quick. Alright, there we go. Let's try to take out the pumpkin above me, I think. Alright, there's one. Black Fairy Dust, I think, is a new thing. Oops, I fell down in here. Alright, I'm going to need to refresh my Nimbus Rod again in just a moment, and so after this pumpkin goes down, I think I'll do it. And mana's getting a little bit low, but it's still doing okay. Okay, he is down. Nimbus Rod, crap. Nimbus Rod, where's my... there we go. Alright. And might need some hearts. Okay, just pick some up. That's good. Razor Pine, Razor Pine, Razor Pine, Razor Pine. Oops. Alright, great. Let's do some Razor Pines down here in order to try to kill some guys down here, and then we'll Razor Pine back up on the pumpkins. Final wave, Morningwood Pumpkin. Final wave, guys. How exciting is that? Oh my gosh, look at all the pumpkins. This is crazy town. Alright, and so long as the Nimbus Rod is still going, I'll be okay, except for I just ran out of, alright, I picked up some mana down there. Not the most elegant. Pumpkin Trophy, Bat Scepter. I hear that that's a good weapon as well. Come on, Razor Pines, do your thing. We're just tanking damage, because it doesn't matter. And Nimbus Rod is still going as far as I can tell. Candy Corn Rifle, I think, is another new thing. We killed another one, another Bat Scepter. I need to get some mana, and so I will hop down here. And I'm just holding down the button with the, what do you call it at this point? It's just like, throw as much as I can. I think I might need the Nimbus Rod again. Alright, and we're just holding down the button on the Razor Pine because it's just tearing through everybody and occasionally doing one magnet sphere. And I think I'm healing enough, yeah, that's okay. Not even worried about the Morning Woods anymore. Now I'm just going after the Pumpkin. Pumpkins. Oh, okay. And so, let's see if I can finish off some Morning Woods. But apparently getting to the final wave is definitely the best way to get a bunch of drops, because I got like 10... there's a pile of stuff. You see that? There's a pile of stuff where I was standing. So let me go drop off a bunch of stuff. And we will check it all out. I'm going to put stuff on the bottom row. And any stuff that we picked up on the bottom row is stuff that we will go check out again. But let me go pick up some more things. Holy crap. Look at all these things. Oh, man. This is amazing. Oh, look at all the spooky hooks. This is crazy. And we've got some things that stack. We got fairy dust, another spooky hook. Okay, so we've got stuff on the bottom right as well. I will look at all these things in a moment. I just want to make sure I actually successfully pick up all the loot that's sitting out here. Oops, there's some down in the hole down here as well. So let's grab it. Man, that was the most profitable pumpkin moon ever. Apparently, the Razor Pine is the OP weapon of the day. It is definitely my new favorite weapon. And now at this point, I think I did successfully pick up all of the drops. Wow. Just wow. Alright. 7 Morning Wood trophies, 10 Pumpkin trophies. Destroyer trophy. Right, I was fighting some bosses off camera as well. Candy corn rifle, shoots candy corn. Bat scepter, I hear is a good weapon, so we'll check that out. Another horseman's blade, a bunch of spooky hooks. Black fairy dust is probably some kind of wings, since the other, or I'm not sure what it is, it's a material. Oh wow, and I picked up, alright, cursed sapling, scarecrow shirt, more spooky wood. Deadly raven staff, summons a raven to fight for you. Oh, baby! That could be like a minion, which would do even more damage, I think, because I think he'll stick around for forever, maybe? And so that's cool. Another bat scepter. Jack-o'-lantern launcher. Seems like it's like a rocket launcher kind of thing, I guess. Alright. I need to try to kind of load up my inventory and go sell off some of the excess. And so I think I'll do a quick stack in here and kind of drop off all my extra potions in here. And then fill up on some other things. Stake launcher. I think we've had those before somewhere. Wow. Okay. This is going to be crazy. I will see you guys after I sort through more inventory. Alright, the thing I'm most curious about is the Bat Scepter, and so I've equipped the discount card. And we are going to try to reforge one of them into something good. And so, Bat Scepter... Ooh, it's going to be expensive. Nimble is extra speed. Strong is extra knockback. Damaged. Ruthless. 18% extra damage. I'm going to take that because I pretty much go for just all extra damage. And this thing is costing a pretty penny. Admittedly, I've got 7 platinum at this point, but I think that that is good enough for right now. And so I'm going to go ahead and put that somewhere on the bar. Haven't been standing around with a water candle. I should really do that in the first couple of waves of the battle. And Raven Staff. It looks like I could possibly get extra damage out of this with my minion, I guess. So I guess I'll try reforging this as well. It's reasonably cheap. Superior. That's already better. I bet you I can do even better. Hurtful. Celestial. That's pretty good. I don't care about the mana cost, really. I guess I just want whatever. Hurtful is 9% damage. I want to get something with 15% damage, I think. And so I'll do some reforging. 16% damage. Alright, there we go. Demonic. I'll take that. And I still haven't gotten through all the inventory, so I still need to teleport back and do some more, probably. Ha! It turns out I already had a Ruthless Bat Scepter, and so I didn't need to reforge it at all. Oops. Alright, so let's talk to the guide and ask him about the fairy dust, which is apparently a material. Souls of Flight gives me tattered fairy wings. Alright, and so I'll have to read up about those, but I imagine my hoverboard is still better because it's awesome for horizontal movement speed. And I'll put away my trophies, and I think I got through most of this stuff. We're not going to take a look at the range damage weapons today. The rifle, the stake launcher I think we've seen before, and the jack-o'-lantern launcher that hits shoots exploding jack-o'-lanterns. But I do want to try... I guess we'll try another Frost Moon now, and we'll try out... Actually, let's try out the Bat Scepter just as a weapon, just to see what it does. Although, first off, let me put away some of the gold and platinum back where it goes. And I gotta put away those trophies, right? Okay, so the question of the moment is, what does the Bat Scepter actually do? And so, it seems to shoot bats that home in on various bad guys, I guess. So another homing weapon is pretty good. And I forgot, how much damage does it do? It does 83. This does 86. The Bat Scepter shoots how fast? That's reasonably fast. And these guys do seem to all home in on things, it seems. Need to find an area with a few more bad guys. During the daytime, that could be hard to do. I guess I could head over into a corruption or something. And I have to see how that compares to the Razor Pine. I think the Razor Pine is still faster, so I think it's still going to be the better primary weapon. But maybe I could shoot these like off to the left and right during the first few waves. That could be a good thing to do, maybe. Let's see. I don't know why I'm not using the hoverboard to fly over here like nobody's business. Whee! Oh, and let's watch my little raven guy attack. Look at him go. He's a minion. That is awesome. And so he just does continual damage. And so that's going to be super useful. I did recast him after I reforged. And the Bat Scepter, if I just throw it around, yeah, some bats go flying off, and eventually if there's a bad guy, they'll home in on him, I guess. So I think that will be a good kind of extra magic homing weapon. Alright, I think I've learned what I need to know, maybe. And so let me clean up my inventory a little bit, and I will see you guys in a moment. With the Raven here, I think possibly I could AFK for key molds as well. Because I could just like stand around and he just like, anytime there's a slime or anything, he runs over and kills it. And so that's another thing I can think about. I think he's my first like decent minion attacker kind of guy. So that's good. And any moment the thing is going to start. And so let me go ahead, let's get out my Nimbus Rod. And I've already got the traps on. I think that might be it. Can we use this yet? Alright, it is great. And so let's go ahead and do a battle potion and a magic power potion. Alright. And here we are in the wave, and let's go ahead and get the Bat Scepter kind of flying out this way and flying out this way. So if there are guys off camera, it will go seek them out and help us hurry and get the first few waves going. And it seems like that's working, and so that's good. And then let's throw a magnet sphere down here as well, because that's always important. And, right, this is over here. It does take up a little bit of mana, but that's okay. Alright, and a little bit later, we will buff. I think in my experience, when the trees first start showing up is a good time for me to buff in this particular event. Alright. And so tell all the bad guys to hurry up and show up. Okay, the thing wore off, and so I need to do this. Great. And we will use a little bit of this and this to go seek out some bad guys. Alright, was on wave 4, and wave 3 was still on the screen. That's a good sign. I will buff in just a moment. Let's go ahead and... Oops, didn't mean to go down there. Get him going with this, and let's just use the Razor Pine on the guy who dropped it for me. Awesome, and it kills him really fast, so that's great. Let's get some bats going around, so if there's any bad guys, we will kill them. A few bats over here, a few bats over here. And let's get a magnet sphere down here. Alright, come on, bad guys. It's time for you guys to show up. There we go. Here come some more bad guys. Alright, Razor Pine. We'll finish them off. Let's get another one of these. Let's try to magnet sphere over there. Oops, down there. Okay, we've got magnet sphere. We will use the Bat Scepter in case there's any other bad guys. Now we'll Razor Pine the boss to death. Great. And my Nimbus Rod has run out, and so we gotta do that. And I think at this point I will buff. Because at some point you gotta buff, even if you don't think you need it. It's gonna give you some extra damage off of some things. Let's go ahead and send one of these guys over here. Oh, and my little minion guy is still out. I guess he stays out forever, maybe? And so that's awesome. Let's use the bats. Okay, here comes helicopters. Let's actually send some bats out this way and out this way. Maybe the bats can get the helicopters. They do. That is amazing. And also I can just razor pine the helicopters. Right. Oh, man. I think at this point I've got some pretty awesome weapons that are going to do some pretty awesome things. Alright, and so we are going to razor pine the boss to death. Great. We're going to send out another magnet sphere. We're going to hop down here to make sure we have all of our mana. Did I even do magic power? I don't remember if I used that buff right at the beginning or not. We're going to keep a magnet sphere out here and send some bats out in various directions to find various bad guys. We will razor pine the elf helicopter. I'll go stand over here and get a good magnet sphere over on these guys. Alright, pick up some of that. Any elf helicopters will quickly be destroyed by the razor pine. The bosses will also quickly be destroyed by the razor pine. Like so. See figure 1. My, Nimbus Rod is worn off again. And we can't have that. Oops. Alright. Yeah, why don't you hop down in here, Santa? I have some various weapons that I need to shoot at you. Oh man. This is gonna be amazing. Alright, we'll get some bats on the scene to randomly kill guys who might be off screen. Elf helicopter, no problem. Elf helicopter, no problem. Let's get a few more bats. Getting guys from various angles. Okay, it seems like we got a Santa NK right over here, and so we will get things going on him. Taste some razor pine, everybody. Alright. Elf helicopter gets razor pined. Santa gets razor pined. Elf helicopter, go away. Great. I'm gonna step over here. Shoot some guys with razor pine to the left and right while I pick up some mana. Not a care in the world. Let's do the same thing again over here. Let's get that going and razor pine you from a distance. Let's get Magnet Sphere down with the guys in the bottom. Krampus, you ain't got nothing. Man! Alright. Oh, and my Nimbus Rod. Nimbus Rod, this is the only way I can die, is if I accidentally let go of the Nimbus Rod, I think. Alright, and so we're going to razor pine some more bosses. I've run out of mana. Alright, not a problem. We just run over here and we pick some up. That's not enough. Alright, I need to go down into my little hole down here then, I guess. And so let's pick some up there. There we go. Alright. Got my mana back up. Let's kill off the elf helicopters with the razor pine. I think I'm starting to pick up some drops. I think I'm not as worried about them despawning as I used to be, because it seems like they piled up just fine in the last thing. The last Pumpkin Moon event that we did. And yeah, I haven't noticed if I've gotten any rare drops from these guys yet, but let's assume that I have and everything is going awesome. Because I think everything's going awesome. So look out, world. Alright, picking up some things. And now, yeah, let's get rid of these helicopters really quick. Lost track of my... There we go. Alright, and then let's get a Magnet Sphere in there, and then do this, my... Alright, my, Nimbus Rod. I can't... Oh, I don't have the mana. Alright, hold on. Get some mana. Alright, let's get a... Let's make sure I'm healing up enough. Okay, and I still need to Nimbus Rod another time. There we go. Get my 2 Nimbus Rods. Alright, let's get rid of the helicopter. Let's get a Magnet Sphere in here. I think my Raven is still flying around somewhere. Oh man, this is just insane. Okay, here comes the Ice Queen. Alright, that is an enemy that I was not able to defeat before previously. Oops, crap, I'm down here. Alright, and so we'll try to razor pine the Ice Queen a bit. And it looks like one of my Nimbus Rods is worn off, and I might need some mana. No, I've got mana. I'm doing fine on mana. Alright, and so I just need to get another Nimbus Rod right there. Okay, great. And then I'm trying to shoot at the Ice Queen as she flies around with the Razor Pine, because I imagine the Ice Queen is going to be a bad guy who I want to get as much DPS on as I can. And I think at some point, like, she flies around in a circle and comes and tries to kill me. There we go. Except for, did I run out of mana? Nope, she's there. Alright, so we're hitting the Ice Queen a lot. There we go. That's the... Oh, crap. She's hitting really hard. Oh, boy. Alright, I might need to heal. Let's buff again. Snowy Blizzard Staff. Okay, that's definitely... I picked up something there, so that's good. And, alright, I'll find the Ice Queen... Okay, when she hovers right next to me. And then otherwise we'll focus on the other guys, I think. And... Oh, did it run out? No, we're still in the event. Where'd the Ice Queen go? Okay, she's way up there. Sometimes she likes to hover, like, way out of range, which is not nice. If you're a bad guy, you've got to come and fight me. There you go. You got to be on screen, man. Alright, here she is. Here she is. And I am shooting right at her with the Razor Pine. So that was good. Another couple attacks like that, and I might be able to take her out. We're up to wave 12 of this event, which I think is possibly a new record for me. Okay, I need to get out of here. I can't tell what time of night we're at, and really having a hard time tracking down the Ice Queen as she moves so quickly. And so, alright, there she is again. Everybody, I need to hit down here. Crap. Need to get a little bit more DPS or pick up some hearts or something. I'm gonna heal. Alright, let's kill it. Let's pick up some hearts. Okay, great. Yeah, getting a little too... There's a little bit much happening here. I have to keep all of my hit points and everything up. I'm gonna hop down here again. Okay, there's the Ice Queen. There we go. Ice Queen, Ice Queen, Ice Queen, Ice Queen, Ice Queen. Hit her for everything we got. Maybe. Alright, let's hit some of these guys. Let's get a Magnet Sphere down here. It seems like the event is over, but I did at least get one drop. Okay, that was pretty frenetic. I think I might see another drop on the ground over there, or I might have just picked something up. Alright, let's hop down in here. Oh man, these events are crazy town. Alright, and yeah, my Raven is still flying around. And so, having picked up all that stuff, let's see what we got. Strong Blizzard Staff. Seems like another magic weapon, so we'll try that out in a minute. Is that the only thing? I think that might be the only thing. Only 69 gold? That seems kind of crazy. Maybe the Frost Moon is not as profitable as the other moons. Thought I got more gold from the other ones. Alright, but that was still fun. And I guess we gotta check out the Blizzard Staff. And so, I guess I'll just put it in the one spot and we'll try it out. Oh, interesting. It causes... Oh, wow. It fires really fast. I wonder how much damage it does. How can I find, like, a good enemy to do damage to? A slime. That's right. Let's see how much. 174. And it fires really fast, and I could reforge it potentially. And so it might be another good DPS weapon. I think we've probably used up our time for today. And so I will fool around with this a little bit more off camera. And I think, did I get to like wave 13 of this one as well? And so we might be making some serious progress here. Hope that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Mythical!